Yo, yo, yo. What's up, boys? How we doing? Dude, I need to stop saying what's up, boys. There might be some females here. I don't know why you'd be here, but welcome. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we got last week's marquee matchups. We got to do this week's as well. And we got to do Cornerstone Challenge. Got to do it all, man. All right, German players minimum of 1. Countries max of 6. Silver players minimum of 3. Did say we need rares. Mumbo! What's up, buddy? How's it going, bruh? How's it going, bro? We should start from low to high, low-key. It's probably the move. There we go. Alright, silver's minimum of 3. What's silver selling now for marquee matchups? La Liga Gold selling instantly over 1,000 coins. Silver's 2. I sold a lot of La Liga cards. Sold a lot of 70 plus, a lot of top nation. I just went through kind of high to low and started going crazy. How you guys doing today? Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. What's Torrente? 300. Boom. Boom, baby. Okay, 350. 350. Boom! Another one. How about Patry? Cool. Printing coins, baby. $300 for him. We'll keep it. Fan. Probably do 400. And we'll wait. 350. Alright. That's good. Alright, how you guys doing today? Welcome. We got a ton of packs, both tradable and untradeable, that we're going to be doing today. We're going to be taking this grind up a notch, both from BPM, trading, some gameplay today as well. Going to be a good day, man. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Any trading tips right now? Yes, I highly recommend, if you haven't already, take a look at our how to make unlimited coins on silver players. That video especially is super easy right now to make coins on. Alright, should we do the K-League? What do we got? Got some from the K-League. Oh, it's Scottish League. There we go. Some top nations in there, but is what it is. Is what it is, man. Did we not do a third silver? Could have sworn we did. Alright, what do we got? 17. Brilliant. Yeah, I've watched that. Then I'd be spam bidding silvers. Especially with their filters. They're working really well right now. Let's see. Syria. Also, too, silver market's back up a little bit, boys. It's rebounding. Just a tad. The question is, will it continue to go up until Saturday? Or will we see it stay in this range? Right now, if you can spam 150 bids on a lot of top nations, a lot of 70 pluses, a lot of good positions for SBCs, you're golden, man. Especially with marquee matchups. All right, we need 2 rare players, 18K, minimum of silvers. We need Serie A player, at least 1. Players from the same club, minimum of 2. So let's do Serie A. Untradables. Let's do 2 Juve. At least 2 rares. We'll do 3 Juve. And then the rest is just silver, so they can be from wherever, and we just need 18 chem. So let us do silver. Go to high. Just go league to league. Again, starting like kind of the off leagues. We sold a bunch of those, haven't we? Haven't reinvested. There we go. All right, 1, 2. Some chem. Another striker. Do we have a midfielder at all? We do have a midfielder, okay. Alright, now we just need the 18 chem. Move a few around. And it's your goalkeeper. Is there not a goalkeeper? Goalkeeper, Norwegian League. Boom! Easy money. Alright, there we go. Hamzo, what's up, buddy? What's silver sell now? Everything's 200 plus again. Things that have more value are the usuals. Marquee matchups related, top nation, good position, 70 plus. SBC solution. Alright, Real Madrid and Villarreal player, minimum of 1. Spain players, minimum of 2. So we're just going to skip that all together and do La Liga. Untradable. See what we got. Look at that. Boom. Instantly. We need 3 golds. Might as well use all Spanish. We need 22 chem. So let's do La Liga 2. Silvers. Alright, we could maybe get some good coins. If we use off leagues. Ooh, those might even be up. So this is why you check, boys. Let's do You don't even have to do this league, to be honest. You can do any league. But this is how you kind of figure out things are up in price, too. Do the SBC yourself and see what you would use, and a lot of time, it's what other people use, too. Max 4 clubs for this one? Okay. So we'll just use an off league that we have a lot from the same club. So we do need one more Spanish. I love when some cards will go up in price even if you can't use them in the SBC. Like, you'll have things like this. Sometimes we'll also go to the moon. Alright, let's do Cello. So we got 3 Spanish. All from the same club. I guess we technically don't need that. But we'll take it. So then, max of 4 clubs. So if we do 3 clubs from an off league, we're good. So let's see what we have the most from, I guess. We'll do Loda High. Can't use Lib or Sud, though. Let's do Australian League. 1, 2, 4. Danish League, we're empty. Belgium League. Could do Belgium League. Yeah, it's decent. One, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 teams. Even use 4 teams. What league nation that I'm using or that are needed for this? There we go. Just found a silver that sells for 10K. Won it for 150. Isn't it crazy when that happens? Very nice coins. All right, now we're going to trade with this real quick. Let's flip our La Liga 2 cards, or Hypermotion, while we're here. Especially the Spanish ones. We touched EAFC in 5 hours. Been on the Black Ops 7 beta. How you liking it so far? I've played a few games. Movement feels real nice. Great Pine Smack video, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, if there's anything you guys had questions on the video, let me know. I know some of you don't have a lot of coins, and I tried to make clear in the video, hey, if you have like less than, I think I use 100K as the benchmark that you should be doing any sort of trading all the time to get to 100K. But if you're under it, some people are genuinely like have 1,000 coins. They're opening a bronze pack and then waiting for the stuff to sell. Brother, hop into Div Rivals game. Double your coins or something. But as you see, silver flipping on the side. Very easy coins, Ben. Very easy coins. You can do this and BPM at the same time. Especially if you're club stocking, you're not selling your bronzes right away. Perfect opportunity. It's feeling really smooth. The wall jump is a fun mechanic. It's a good in-between. I loved Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is probably my favorite Call of Duty of all time. Both from a content creation standpoint. That's what got me to start growing on YouTube. and just in terms of the amount of time I put into the game for both multiplayer and zombies. Pickford's coming as a Cornerstone 2. We'll have to get him for the RTG. It's really good. Mix of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 mixed with a bit of modern. There's something for everyone. And if you say, I mean, to be fair, I will say this, and I will go back on my word. It's fun. It feels fun. It feels refreshing. It does feel like Black Ops 2 and a mix of Black Ops 3, which are two of my favorite CODs of all time. Also Black Ops 1. All three of the Black Ops games are in my top 3. If you say you're looking forward to a new Call of Duty, people will say you're coping. People will say you're wasting your money. People will say it's washed. It's past its... They'll say what... They just genuinely don't want you to enjoy the game. And it's like, I view the game in a completely different light. When I buy FIFA / EAFC, when I buy Call of Duty, I buy it for two distinct reasons. One, obviously, content creation standpoint. But two, I am reliving my childhood over and over and over again. For FIFA / EAFC, obviously, I create content on this, so almost every single day you see me grinding it. It's a little bit different. But for Call of Duty, even if I only play it for a month, that money is like spending money on a nice dinner with your friends. If I could enjoy hanging out with my friends in Call of Duty for a month or two, it's worth it in my opinion. That being said, I still get Master Prestige, so it's not like I don't play the game. They'll say it's washed and say Battlefield 6 will reign supreme, but then still play it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, people do have valid complaints. They want to feel like their voice is getting heard. They feel like it's becoming a worse version of the game they want, yet they still feel like they buy it. I can understand where that comes from, but at the same time, too, it's like the amount people talk about it. If you weren't going to get it, if you didn't care about it, why are you even discussing it? It's like Newcastle fans. Like, Newcastle fans just cannot stop talking about Sunderland. It is just always on their mouth. No matter what. It's like, dude, if you don't care about them, you don't have to make a comment. I know Sunderland's in a basically European competition position right now. Newcastle's near relegation. I get it, man. Is what it is, but... They can't say there's not enough to do for camo grinds this year. I mean, it'll be the same thing as people say with EAFC. What was the complaint that people gave with EAFC day one? 100 games for a silver, bro? Are you kidding me? Boys, do you not remember the good days of... what was the swaps? You know what I'm talking about? I forget its name. Was it foot swaps? Dude, the squad battles grind for that. Icon swaps, yes. Dude, throwback. What a time that was, man. That was a grind. Remember when Weekend League used to be 40 games? Like, there's grinds. There's always going to be a grind. And, like, even with the quote-unquote power curve, people are complaining that it feels like Evos aren't as good this year. Isn't that kind of a good thing? Because, like, weren't we 3-4 weeks into the game when Evos were starting to get, like, 90-plus stats? That seems really broken. Obviously, I want my Sunderland team to get better and better, but... I don't mind if the power curve slows a little bit. Obviously, there's going to be packs in the store. Obviously, there's going to be meta cards. It's not going to be perfect, but overall, man, like I'm using Bassey still as my center back. Bassey's throwing people out of the way in div rivals. He's probably going to be my starting center back for Foot Champs. Absolute baller, man. But no, the thing with the camos is they're going to say that for camos. They're going to be like, you expect me to play campaign for a camo, bro? If you want the camo, I guess. I don't know, dude. What do you want? Do you want someone to play the game for you? Is that what you're hoping for? What are we doing? Saudi buys EA and Ronaldo gets a promo card. Big coincidence? Interesting. I was wondering why my Saudi League cards price range went to 100,000. Interesting. I was selling Saudi silvers for 5 million coins earlier. Weird though, my women's team completely went away. I don't see them anymore. That's weird. Alright, 400 there. Yeah, dude, what's going to happen with EA? What's going to happen with Ultimate Team? Do you guys think we're still going to, for next... Wait, when does that even start? Does it start automatically? Like, do people at EA lose their jobs? Do they keep them? Do they relocate to Saudi Arabia from Canada? Does Ronaldo get a walkout again? I mean, all fairness, the game can't get worse in terms of a direction, so we'll see what happens. I bet microtransactions are going to be heavily thrown, though. Pay to win might be completely back. Dude, Saudi Arabia. If the government of Saudi Arabia is listening to this live stream right now, there's 35 people in there. There's a chance the prince might be listening. Saudi Arabian prince, if you can hear me. League SBCs. CONMEBOL Libertadores in Sudamericana is the 7th wonder of the world. It is the most beautiful thing to ever grace a video game. If you take away our League SBCs, or if you just don't bring them back and you stop SBCs altogether, we riot. Absolutely will riot. I will discard every single one of my Saudi Arabian players out of protest. I cannot live without the Libyan sun. It better be a thing for years to come, man. Alright, so we're out of La Liga. Let's look at the women's Spanish league. Ooh, cold, baby. So yeah, this is how I essentially spend. People wonder how I look at how much things are up, what you should try selling. This is how I do it. I look at the SBC, try to do it myself, kind of see what I would do, and then through that, kind of see what's up in price. SBC solutions. We're going to be doing BPM in a bit too, as well. We're just getting rid of all these right now. Does this mean we're going to have just going to Saudi and grinding in the FC Cup finals? Maybe. Gritty, you mean? Oh, I read that wrong. You did say gritty. Yeah, the Premium Mixed League upgrade is going to have Saudi League in it. It's going to be Prem and Saudi mixed together. Yeah, I won't mind it. It's going to be a full Saudi promo. Also, too, this is a excellent way to get your guys' coins up for BPM. If you're under 100K, like I said, you don't have to do one or the other. Silvers and bronze pack method go really good together. As you're flipping silvers, as you're club stocking silvers, as you're making coins on silvers, do BPM. And then as the daily SBCs come out, you're a little bit more diversified. If you can use bronzes, sweet. If you can use silver, sweet. Sell for huge profits. And then reinvest over and over and over. Love Club Sucking. I've made so many easy coins today. I won't even have time to cash out on everything. Yeah, that's usually the biggest problem is you just don't have time to sell everything. So that's why ideally you diversify after a certain amount where you do some more higher end stuff. You do some BPM. But yeah, we've had years where I literally will do nothing but silvers. And it still works really well. You just got to figure out what you want to sell first. All right, we'll get to BPM in a little bit, boys. Let's finish selling these off. Let's record the first part of the epi. And then we'll go from there. When's the best time to reinvest in silvers? If we didn't have the daily SBC yesterday, and it was just marquee matchups today, we would have continued to have silvers go up in price up until Saturday when there's the re-up of the prime silver players pack, which brings a lot of supply to the market. So usually, and by usually within this past week, that seemed to be the way it's going. So I would assume Saturday drop back down in price. The question is, how high will they get in price before Saturday? Will we see all silver commons to 250, 300 coins within the hour? If we get to the point where things are selling for 250 within 5-10 minutes, I might just get rid of all my low-end stuff. Take the 100 coins a piece and then reinvest for 150 again. You doing champs this week? The plan right now is to. Whether I play a full champs or not, we have yet to see. We'll start it for sure. We'll have to see what the rewards are. In my head, at least for the RTG, I want champs to be a part of it to start, but I don't really. The packs are going to be worse than they were last year. Last year, they weren't already worth it, in my opinion, for how good I am at the game, which is mediocre. I'd much rather get better in Div Rivals and other areas than to want to kill myself over the game mode known as Foot Champs. Are you listed all silvers or any specific types, positions, nations? Yes. All that. Everything and some things specifically. Marquee matchups, related cards, SBC solution cards. 70 plus, top nations, good positions, all the stuff covered in our video. All right, Chelsea, Liverpool, and then we need England, minimum of 2. Players from the same country, max of 5. So we need high chem with max of 5 from the same country. So we need a league. We could use silvers again. We need 2 rares. So Chelsea and Liverpool. Let's get that sorted first. What do we have from Chelsea and Liverpool? I could do 2 Liverpool. I don't see a Chelsea unless I'm blind. I don't want to use George. Alright, let's think about this. If we do 2 England, could do... Oof. Would be the way to do this. I think using like an English 3rd division. Let's actually just see what we have first, if we're going to do that. We'll use League 2 actually. Yeah, we're low. League 1. Do you just do BPM for your coins? Stuck trying to do any trading with 50K right now. If you want to make millions of coins a year, I'd highly recommend our silver player method. That is in the description. We do it along with BPM. Those are the two main things I'm doing right now. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do Prem. Gold. Barkley works. Walker Peters works. And we need a Liverpool player. If we did Liverpool, who's the cheapest Liverpool player? Oh, we could have Robbo be it, actually. That works too. 83. Do English. Get a few more English cards in. CDM. EA, we need League SBCs. We got them at the end of October last year. What's good in terms of... Okay, so 79 gets us there. So essentially anything. But chem-wise, we need an English player. Could we do an English goalie? English goalie or English striker? Ramsdale looks so sad to play for Newcastle. There we go. Then we'll use one more English card. We can do... players from the same... Oh. That's right. So we can do non-English, same team. Silvers. If we get them soon, that would be awesome. Okay, so we can use same team here. That'll help. We can do Welsh. We need another rare player. We put our other rare. One more English we can put in. English center back, probably. We have an English center back. Oh. There we go. And that could probably sell for 400 as well. Are you doing 77 doubles for tomorrow? We'll see. I have a bunch of upgrade packs we're going to make. I have 100 plus bronze upgrades that we got to spam today too. So we got a ton of stuff, man. Okay, so marquee matchups is completed. I say we start there and start recording. If you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a favor, smack that like button. Subscribe if you're new. We're going to record for the RTG real quick. Yeah. Got some packs for y'all. Got some objectives. Let's make sure we're good to go. Test. BPM and Silver Club stock took me from 20k coins to 180k in 2 weeks. W. Took us from 0 coins to almost 2 mil. Let's go. Test. All right. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. A lot has happened in a few days. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw we got a Sunderland Team of the Week. El Durete, he is absolutely insane. Some of our Evos are finishing up, and we're Evoing them even more with some stats. We got Enzo Lefebvre cooking. Right now, we're in a really good spot. We got tons and tons of packs to open, some marquee matchups, some tradable rewards, some Div Rivals rewards. So if you guys do enjoy, smack that like button, subscribe if you're new. But without further ado, let's get it. Let's claim some of these. We got some squad foundations. Got some bonus packs here. We got Taze as well. Brilliant looking card. I like the fact that there's a lot of these lower rated cards that are just kind of chilling there. That you could Evo over time. It could help you in a gauntlet. You never know, man. Like Darlington Nagbe, absolute baller back in the day. All right, we got those done. Let's get our rewards. Where do I go for Div Rivals rewards? Did I say Div Rivals rewards? I say squad battles. If I said squad battles, I meant Div Rivals. Here they are. We got to the 30 points for Div 6, so we get the Tier 1 reward for that. 7,000 coins, Mega Pack, 75 plus times 10. And we get some player picks. So we have a 1 of 3 80 plus, and then 2 1 of 3 82 plus. Now, this is going to be the difficult one. I feel like there's going to be a player that's lower rated, that's extremely meta, that I'm going to accidentally miss out on because I go for the higher rating. So let's pay attention. Card, shall we? Woo! Let's go! W in the first one. Yes, sir. We have to play with her in our weekend league team, man. We have to get her in. Which means we're going to have to rotate our team around. I don't even know who we're going to play, dude. At this point. All right. 1 of 3. 82 plus. We got 2 of these. What do we get? Reeton! Cold! Dude, these picks. What is going on? She's like 13K. She looks really meta. All right. Third one. Can we get, nothing crazy. Maybe a Dembele or an Mbappe. How about that? Does that sound good? DePaul, Sells, Millie. I mean, we just go for fodder, right? Let's do DePaul just to link to Messi eventually. Dude, is 84 too high of a rating for DePaul? What was he last year? All right, now we got the packs. In no particular order. We can do the 75 plus times 10, I guess, first, because that's the Div Rivals one and the Mega Pack. But then we got a ton of other packs tradable that we can see what we get from that. So first one, do we get anything crazy in here? Is that Thomas Partey? Luca, ooh. I feel like that would make for a fun Evo if I ever did a non-Sunderland Evo. I feel like all my Evos are going to be Sunderland, but if I didn't do, that would be a fun one. Also, I feel like they're going to give him... Oh. I was going to say, a TK for like the 15th millionth time. Inform untradeable W. Kirks. So we got a Prem left back that we could use to upgrade in our team over Ronaldo. Ronaldo we can put back into our Sunderland team. So that's awesome. We got Mateta. We got, any bonus packs here? Any coin bonuses in the backside? No? Rip. All right, we'll take that, though. Let's keep opening. 78 plus is next. Can we get any walkouts, dudes? I haven't gotten a walkout in ages. I feel like we're absolutely due one. Who's this? Spanish Real Madrid. Alba. Never heard of her. We'll take it, though. Good fodder. Have you guys done the Hero SBC? If so, what did you get in it? All right, back to the 75 Devils. 80 plus. Is that a Polina? That's a Polina. We'll take that. Aljabar. You got Doumbia. Nice. What's the best pull you can get in those? 80 double. Come on. No walkout is wild. EA, I demand a walkout. Who'd we get? Gavi. Okay. His stats don't look great. Indica looks decent. Yeah, no, he's worth nothing. All right, we continue. Now this is where the fun begins, boys. We got a ton of coins. Oh, we got some more untradeable packs, I guess. Never mind. We are not to the tradable packs yet. We got the untradables. Is that Kova? Take a Kova. Ramirez, he's 1.3. Ooh. So you're telling me if I do it, I'm going to get Ramirez. Is basically what's going to happen. All right. We have 142 silver player packs. We're going to see today if we can get some Sunderland players and some meta silvers in that. But before we do, marquee matchups, boys. I tell you guys every single week, the easiest coins in the world is club stocking silvers when you can win them for 150 coins. And then selling at marquee matchups and other SBCs throughout the week. On Saturdays, we get the refresh of the Prime Silver Players Pack as well, tradable, so that gives a bunch of supply. This is just the easiest coins every single week. If you guys want to get in on it, we have our silver trading video, obviously. You can take a look at that. But I preach it all the time for a reason, man. Really good coins. We'll keep reinvesting. And let's go from there. So let's start with the Prime Mixed Players Pack. Now that all these are tradable, can we get anything wild? Can we get something worth coins? Martinelli. Is Martinelli worth anything? Udagi! Oh, why did I think he was going to be like 80K? Was he expensive originally? Nah, man. Why did I think he was going to be like 80K? That's disappointing, bro. Dang, man. I'm not tripping. He was worth something at the start of the game. Premium Gold Players Pack. Napoli. Igor. Nothing there. Chuck it in the club for now. We can sell some of that later. What else we got? Small Prime Gold Players Pack. Ooh. This is the one. I'm feeling it. England goalkeeper. All right. Maybe I'm not feeling it. Maybe it's just an L after L. I'm looking for first owner Sunderland cards that we don't already have either. If we could get those for ones we haven't already started evoing, that'd be nice. All right, so we have a rare mixed players pack. We'll do that one next. An 81 plus guaranteed. Italian striker from the Women's League. 85 though. Okay. So we'll get some coins there. Some silvers. We'll chuck those in the club and look at prices later. 2 bronze rare dupes. Joaquin spent no coins. W, man. All right, we're just going to keep going through these. Prime Electrum. 80 plus guaranteed. You should do it. I feel like I'll have the fodder after today to do it. So we could. Potentially. I don't know. I just feel like it's one of those things. The hype of it already passed. I don't expect to get anything crazy from it. If I do, like, does it really upgrade the team too much at this point? I mean, anything in there besides maybe Ramirez we could buy with coins. And even Ramirez, if I get liquid, I could buy with coins. So if I really wanted to try them. Nothing's technically stopping us. Alright. These are not as good of packs, but I have a feeling the mixed players packs where we're going to get Mbappe from. Promo card! Tradable promo card! Ooh! And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we get a Chara, baby. Something better will come soon, and it just came. W, man. Easy coins. We'll take it every single day. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're using untradables compared to buying with coins. True, which means I'm not spending many coins to get it done. But my question would be if Sunderland Roofs, Robin Roofs, or Granit Xhaka gets a Player of the Month in a little bit of time because they're both nominated, that fodder could easily go there instead. So it's more of like a trade-off. What's the best use? And also, too, we have more SBCs, icon stuff coming. I don't think a max of 86 is really worth it, in my opinion. Is this another promo card? No, it's not. Why did I think that was a promo card? Sunderland ain't getting no Player of the Month. I mean, they have the most nominees out of any of the teams, so there's a decent chance. People won't be able to afford to do Haaland, so he's probably not going to win. It's either going to be like a cheap winger or a Sunderland player. Would be my guess. I kind of hope it's Robin Roofs, because I feel like Granit Xhaka, they could give him a nice flashback. Give him something with like a lot of pace. Udall. Ooh. See, these are the kind of cards I would start looking at for club stocking. For like silver cups and tournaments and things like that. Beautiful. Well, Mbappe's coming soon, Player of the Month. Well, Mbappe is not a Premier League player, so that doesn't affect Sunderland in the slightest. But if you're just making a comment about Mbappe, cool. Or are you saying that because you can have a card like Haaland win? Yeah, how many people are going to get Mbappe done, though? That's the thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Why does this kind of sound like the Crab song a little bit? Does anyone else get that vibe? I think Haaland has a chance to win in terms of performance. Bar's low, but I think with how Sunderland have been performing as a relegation side, obviously I'm extremely biased, but the fact that they're in a European competition place, and he's the highest rated midfielder in the Prem. Literally the high. No one's higher rated than him. It's not like, oh, he had a good game. All right, we'll do some of these in BPM, boys. Start stocking up. But stat merchants will make Haaland win it. I mean, they do. Ida, we just got Ida. Nice. Ooh, Van Ekwa. Cold. If you guys don't know, that lad is a Sunderland legend. Without him, Sunderland wouldn't have won the playoff semifinal. His pass to Elijah Maenda will forever be the greatest pass ever. Outside of in the playoff final, Kiefer Moore's pass was the greatest pass ever. Would you take Xhaka or Prime Adam Johnson? In your own words, explain to me what would be considered prime with Adam Johnson. I want you to explain yourself a little bit. What do you mean by that? Good sir. All right, let's open down to, let's say, 125. We'll do another 10. Go start spamming some BPM. Ooh, Cortez. We need to be careful with untradeable lib and suds, though. I do not want them. I want every single one in my club tradable. That way we can have the most ready for liquid coins once League SBCs come up. Barnett. The cool thing about opening these too is you get to see what has value and you can create filters from that as well. So there might be something that has even more value than you thought. And then from there you can be like, oh, let's make some coins. Like right now, you could probably flip silver rare Spanish cards. Make some really good coins on those. Philip, what's up, buddy? Alright, 5 more. Who's this? Ikomic. Is it worth stocking silver rare libs and suds? If I, with what I have in my club, if we get a carbon copy of what was out last year and they raised the same prices, I'm making a bare minimum of 750,000 coins on my investment. More than likely, it'll be closer to double that. So I would say yes, it's worth it. But it's going well, bud. Grinding, opening packs. Got some good pack pulls. Some upgrades to the RTG. Can't complain. Any idea which leagues I should be putting into bronze upgrades with the chance of League SBCs coming out? Yep. Any off league. So if you go to the League SBC videos we have from last year on the channel, you'll see all the League SBCs. So you'll see Prem, La Liga, Bundesliga Serie A, League 1 Eredivisie, Lib Sud. You'll see Lib Sud in the small League SBC. You'll see, I believe, MLS Championship. You'll see, I think it's Bundesliga 2 Serie B. What were the other ones in the small League SBC? I didn't do that one. But you're happy with how the season's going? Sunderland season or season and foot? I'm really happy with both of them. How early did they drop League SBCs last year? We got League SBCs last year at the end of October. Yeah, MLS and Championship were the highest rated ones in the smaller league. Alright, who's ready for some BPM, boys? How long is it going to take me to get another inform? That's a real question. Might be late here, but 45 minutes ago, EA tweeted changes to come in gameplay soon. No, why? What are they changing about gameplay? Oh, I don't like that. All right, let's get it. We're making too many coins. They were a bit vague, though. I feel like they always are a little bit. But yeah, if you guys want, we'll keep doing RTG episodes basically every single day. If you're newer to the channel and you didn't know we have a Road to Glory, that playlist is linked in the description if you want to start watching it. But in terms of days like today, last night we did BPM. It was working extremely well. A lot of you guys were curious about how I recommend grinding it. So we made a whole video on that. We'll have a trading video or like a grinding video replace an RTG episode on days like that. So if there's any other sort of trading tips you want, any sort of like SBC grind, we could try to do maybe like one of those a week. It's like 6 RTG episodes a week and then one kind of more grinding or trading. We've made a silver video so far. We now have a bronze pack method video. By silver, I mean silver trading and investing. We could do a repeatable SBC one if we get a player pick soon. Sunderland, really wish my local club got some loans in from them before the window closed, but couldn't get anyone. Did get a Burlad, though. Who do you support? One of the points is improved defensive behavior and positioning from kickoffs only. I love that a lot. They're going to probably make it harder to score from kickoffs, which is needed. Dude, when I edit my videos, literally, I go off the sound in the video because usually that's when there's a goal or a highlight. And without a fail, every time I score a goal or I concede a goal, it's right after kickoff another one happens. To a T. CSL. Cold! Look at the players. Boom. Easy money. I'll chuck those away. I'm feeling an inform in the next 10 minutes. Don't know why. I feel it's coming. Alright, let's check bronze pack demands. Discord. See if anything's up in price too. Jeez, crap ton of stuff. As of seven minutes ago, Whitworth. Hold on, we might have some really good profit right now, boys, in League 2 and League 1. Let's take a look at those real quick. So we're going to go Silver Commons, highest quick sell. Dorset and Whitworth. I don't see any. How do you know when bronzes in your club have gone up? Requirements, SBC solutions, and Discord screenshots or communities. So in our Discord, people post screenshots, including me. In other servers, people post screenshots. You can, from there, see if something's up in price. Or you can also like go to your club like this. And it speeds up the process a lot more than how we used to do it, where it was just chuck everything onto your... or go to your... trading area and then like go down, hit compare price on each card, and then swipe to the next one. I feel like this is a lot faster going through squad. Alright, so a few might have SBC solutions. Not see anything too crazy though. Also, I'm experimenting with potentially leaving prices open at 150. My idea behind that is if something's an SBC solution, and I leave it at 150, it could have like a decent open bid, even if it doesn't go for the buy now. But even if it goes for like super cheap on bid, I'll use that as like a market indicator potentially. So I might consider starting to do that a little bit. I did it today. So I missed out on a few hundred coins on some of the cards, but others it was perfectly fine. United fan? No, you're good with your Wi-Fi, bud. Oh, Darlington games. Okay. I'm trying to think. What was the last Darlington loan? We didn't give you Matt Young on loan, did we? Was that like a 6-month loan? Can't remember if it was Darlington or somewhere else. I think he's back now. U18 England goalie. Up and coming. Super good. Easy coins there. Roma missed 3 penalties today. Did they miss 3 or did some get saved? Yeah, Caden Kelly. Yes. I remember Caden Kelly, bro, was the next big thing, but just never made it. Matty Young the season before. Kelly's at South Shields now, and Matty is at Salford on loan. Is he at Salford currently? I could have sworn I've seen him in Sunderland training videos with the goalkeepers. But I guess technically the rules for loans work a little different at that level, right? How's the champs team looking? Really good. We got some new additions today. Karchawi, we got ourselves Kirkes. Got some Evos done. So we're making some good progress. We can update this a little bit. Why is this taking forever to load? You can sign anyone until the 42nd game of the season from any team in the championship below. You won 3 in a row? Nice. That's a solid team. Any first owners? You bought all... Oh, Militao and Frimpong and Dudek. Nice. Is that a TK's hair I see? Kudos is OP. Wait, we got her tradable? Wait, I didn't even realize we got her tradable. What? I could have sworn she was from our untradable pack. Reeton was. Yeah, this is the squad we got currently. We're going to update it a little bit now. I think we're going to finally take Bassie out. Dude, I love I know it's bad, but I love having two left-footed center backs. It can go very poorly if you don't remember it, but yeah, I'm liking the look of the team right now. That is what we're thinking, boys. Already sold. W. Yeah, so this is an example of what I was talking about. I did a low open bid, so if it didn't go for the SBC solution, if we won it for 150, we still technically made 50 coins on it, which isn't great, but gets it out of the club, and then we can reinvest. But then here, we see on the backside, okay, did something sell? If it did, how much did it go for? I remember growing up watching Diego Chara. Baller. Alright, how does Martinelli go for? How much? Thou? Where's the Martinelli trader in our community? Where's he at? Are all those dupes? Alright, cool. We'll just flip these for 200. Get them off the transfer list. Alright, cool. Back to some BPM. Let's go until we get a team of the week. We've gotten 2 so far yesterday. We're trying to collect all 4. Have you guys packed one of the team of the weeks yet in a bronze pack? If so, which one did you get? Oh, geez. The BPM video is taking off right now while the stream's going. Usually when a stream's going, the video doesn't do as well, but it's blowing up. Hey, Mumbo, what's up? Today I flipped 100 Spanish Woman League silver cards that were 500 to 800. Any league or nation that is being demanded a lot in silver card terms, to see if I have any. I'd look at the second division in Spain. A lot of those cards. Spanish men as well. I'd look at a lot of top nations. I'd look at a lot of 70 plus. Specifically, this is something I'm going to do a better job of. Winning 73 and 74 rated cards on bid for 150. Because they're so rare that their supply is extremely limited. Dude, our manager... Is it considered manager luck if I get them, like, all the time? Or is it just consistency? Because I feel like we're always getting French managers, Brazil managers, Haitian managers. Every few packs, it's like, oh, 2,000 coins, 3,000 coins. Nice little bonus. Every silver card went in a high price now compared to the last days. Yep. So we're selling, we're investing. Saturday, hopefully. Prices go back down. Yeah, this is getting crazy, man. You barely get any managers at all. I will say, I get most of my managers and managers of value when I'm doing bronze pack method on my console. When I'm on the web app or companion app, I feel like I never pack managers of value. I don't know if there's something to that, but I've only packed the team of the week so far this year on console as well. I was spamming on Pale Tools for like a half an hour last night. Nowhere near anything crazy. Mr. Nash. Jeez, that video might hit 1,000 views tonight. Let's go. He is on pace right now. For you, you get more on Pale Tools? I want to get that Eredivisie goalkeeper who's like 6'11". Where's he at? Alright, now servers are slowing down. But no, I think this year for me, I'm going to be extremely wasteful more often with BPM. Crystal Palace is now 19 games unbeaten. And Sunderland drew against them. Let's go. Come on. German Media Slam X Sunderland star after poor Champions League start. Dude, are you expecting Bellingham to be a starting midfielder and be Champions League ready? Are you kidding me? My dude. What are we talking about? But no, I'm going to hit heavy the investment side of BPM and just the spamming side. Especially if manager prices kind of stay where they are. Oh? Some price fixing or what's going on here? How many games do the Afghan players miss for yours? I mean, all Afghan players any team that has AFCON players will have a limited amount of games. It's not that big of a deal. Sunderland's probably not going to have too many people miss games, and there's not really too many in the lineup right now anyways. Diarra's hurt, so he's not going to be playing, or he's coming back around that time. Ronaldo had a red card, so he hasn't been playing. Siddiqui will be a miss. Trying to think, who else in the starting lineup? Talby. Adingra. But Adingra hasn't been starting either. Yeah, Sunderland will have a good lineup. Even during AFCON. And the games at AFCON aren't even... I mean, anything's technically winnable, but I think we play City is one of the 2 or 3 games. I think Leeds is another one. I sold for 4.6 earlier. Ecuador went a lot up. Wonder if I have any other Ecuador ones in my club. Let me go look. That's the nice thing about stacking every single manager you get. Is you never know when something's going to go up. Do not have any more. What came out that caused it to go up? SBC solution, bronze right there, Francis. Won't be too bad then. My dad's a Sunderland fan, but I don't really pay attention to the lineups, just the results. Dude, you need to watch some highlights and pay attention to the lineups. You got some really promising players, especially if you're a United fan. You're going to see this weekend just how good potentially some of them not only could be. You could be looking at some really good deals if anyone wanted to buy any Sunderland players. Robin Irvs is one of the best goalkeepers in Europe right now. And he was like 12 mil. Crazy, crazy. Alderete and Mukiele for like a combined 20 mil for 2 of the best performing center backs in the Premier League this season so far. I think both of them have an average rating of like 7.75 to 8 on FootMob. Game after game. Granit Xhaka. Just beautiful specimen of a human being. There's a reason he was top 20 in the Ballon d'Or the other year. His assists are phenomenal. Noah Siddiqui covers every inch of the pitch. He's like a regen of Conte. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you watch him play. You'll be like, is that Conte? Let's see, who else? Trey Hume, if you ever want to get Brexit tackled and then hear what sounds like a boo from the Stadium of Light, but it's really them saying Hume, don't go anywhere near the right back position. You'll get pummeled. Wilson Isidore, French/Haitian striker now, because I think he just changed to Haiti for his national team. I don't know if the paperwork's official yet, though. Absolute baller, super pacey, really good hold-up play, really physical, has a wonder of a strike on him. If you look at his goal catalog, he literally looks out of this world. Aston Villa has him valued right now at 35 mil. And Sunderland bought him for 4 to 5 mil. About the Darlow match when United and Sunderland play? You can watch on your phone, right? 2 games at once. Yeah, no, I thought for sure with having Diarra injured, it'd be really hard for Sunderland's midfield to keep up the press because the way Sunderland plays, the press is extremely important. But Chris Rigg came in. He's been doing a phenomenal job. Noah Siddiqui and Enzo Lefebvre put in shifts. You haven't really noticed the absence of Diarra, which is saying a crap ton about how good the rest of the team is. It's really hectic at Darlow? I bet. Dude, I would love to go to like every level of football match when I travel to England eventually. I'd love to go to a Prem, Championship, League 1, League 2, non-league. I feel like it'd just be so fun. Get a pint. Do some chants. Another inform? What's your count at? Seven? How many bronze packs do you think you've opened since the start of Team of the Week? This week. Yeah, you could literally do that in the Northeast alone. So true. Since yesterday, probably like 500. W, man. Excuse me. Alright, after this bronze pack, we're going to go open down to 100 bronze upgrades. See if we can pack a Sunderland player or some super meta one. Also, too, should we start investing in meta silvers on Saturday? See if things are low in price. Roma have just retaken a penalty 3 times, and Leo goalkeeper saved all 3. That's wild. Is it the same guy taking each time? That's my goal as well. Try to visit all grounds from Tier 1 to Tier 6. Helps I open them on my phone at work when I'm bored. What do you do for work again? You do OnlyFans, right? Middle of your OnlyFans shift. Open in bronze specs on the companion app. Alright. I said I'm going to go to the rounds upgrades. Let's do it. A sports psychologist. Ooh, nice. Lovely. Is that the same Pizarro I'm thinking of? Dude, what are these menus today, by the way? You work for the Avalanche. Nice. Fellow American. My gaffer loves Taylor Swift. Swifties, make sure you vote for Regis Labrie. Regis Labrie. You know, they need to come out with special card managers. Roofs. Zombies comes to beta for the first time ever tomorrow. Begin early access Friday, October 3rd at 10 a.m. Pacific time, ending on Tuesday, October 7th at 10 a.m. PT. Sweet. All right. Come on. I just realized I got FC points from... Is that round 2 of the pre-order? Isn't that a little early? Thought we were supposed to get them like at the end of the month. I'm using them for the next season pass, for sure. Oi, mate, how's you? I'm doing fantastic, mate. Oi's you. That's laughable. The Bohemians away kit has a max by now. All the kits and badges now have a max of 300 for silvers and bronzes. It's so stupid. EA literally finds new ways to screw us over. I mean, it really doesn't affect me that much. I don't really sell the kits and badges and stuff like that. But if something was worth a few thousand coins and now they max it at 300... That's pathetic. Especially, there's probably people who invested in it, too. Love your vids? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Was the bronze pack method helpful today for you guys? Or is there anything I should include more in that in the future or explain in more detail? I know some people talked about having low coins. You can do some silver flipping. Especially today, it's super easy. On the side, especially if you're investing in the BPM. Jefferson. Come on. First owner Sunderland. Bronze pack, good for beginners. Nowadays, just good to grind the games. Bronze pack's just so chilling too. Like, I really want to do more bronze pack method this year than I've ever done in previous years. Not saying I'm going to slow down the amount of silvers we do. I'm still going to do a crazy amount of silvers in League SBCs. But I think just with BPM, I always undervalue how many liquid coins they can get you, and how much bronzes go back up in price, and how much SBCs can send them to the moon, and just the overall value of a 750 coin pack. Imagine if we still had 400 coin packs, by the way. Could you imagine how crazy those would be? Imagine getting a French manager in one of those, or a Brazil one, and then it pays for like the next 8. Then it's League SBC's time, and you get a lib worth 800. You get a League 1 Eredivisie worth 400. Is there any informs that are base silver? Maybe 1 or 2? Because we might pack one of those as well. Yo, thank you for the sub, whoever just subscribed. Appreciate it. Is so nice. EA love destroying the stuff we love. True. That's like an EA specialty, man. Something has value, something people like. EA's like, you thought. Yes! Jensen! Ladies and gentlemen, Sunderland center back on loan in the Bundesliga, Jensen Seelt. My goodness, you sexy beast. The Dutch Maldini. My center back. Sub, cheers, man. One of the genuine streamers. Hey, appreciate it. Out of curiosity, what do you mean by genuine streamers? By the way, I'm going to take a piss real quick, so I'm going to open a bronze pack and walk away. Watch it be an inform. Here comes a... What do we get? Cold! Cold! So cold! All them silvers gone back to 300? Are they all up to 300 now? Should we list some more? So you see what I'm talking about? Like that one went for the 550. This one went for a 250. So doing a low starting price, we do lose out on some potential coins. But I honestly think I'm going to start doing this more, where we make profit on it regardless. It's out of the club, and then we can reinvest. I think that's honestly the move. Came across your stream tonight. You seem legit. I call it as is. Gets us up. Hey, appreciate it, man. All right, let's see. How our silver's looking right now. Within 5 minutes still. We're technically 6. It's 250 looking like. 250. Not a lot of top nations. Not a lot of 70 pluses. So we're going to hit him with a classic 150. Some center backs. Let's go in a minute. Sylvia. Actually, you know what I want to do right now? It's probably not the time to do it, but we should probably wait till Saturday. I want to see if we can snipe some good value cards. Dude, Noah Siddiqui. Anytime I see him pop up, he's so cheap. I feel like it's such good value. So you could mass bid right now. Under 400 coins. On all silver rares from the Prem. If you wanted to. Oh. 750 maybe? Doherty. 750. Any bronze has gone up due to marquee matchups. You had some German cards and stuff like that. But nothing too crazy unless it was an SBC solution card. Yes. Chuck him in the club. Fleming. We'll take a Fleming. We have a Fleming already. Alright. Trying to get a Chelsea home kit, man. Kits are pricey this year. Get a silver or bronze one. They're maxed at 300. Dude, I bought Sunderland kits when they were so expensive. Now they're extremely cheap. I was trying to get them when they were extinct. Same with my Enda. For my Enda Evo, I bought him at extinct price of 10K, and now he's like less than 2K. But it's still worth it. We should put him in, by the way. Try to get the Chelsea's women's one. It's a little cheaper. How much does a Chelsea kit cost? This card's going to be so good eventually. They're extinct? Really? Combos is the cheapest hero right now? No shot. It's a fresh compost too. Oof. Do I take a fresh one? Or do I snipe one? That one. Oh, I missed it. Let's do it this way. We're just seeing it pop up if we did this. Just pack that Walker Inform in a bronze pack. Let's go. W, man. W. We'll try this for a minute or so. Alright, let's see. Special. Special Prem Defenders. Special Prem Midfielders. Stack a good flip. Maybe a 13K? Dude, did we buy him? I hate when it glitches like that. Use Compost, you're asking to go up 10 goals a game? Hey, it's Carlos's YouTube member player. For our member squad for the gauntlet. He did not disappoint. As a Mexican, I take offense to your comment. He has been using Compost and Gauntlet, by the way. True! I didn't even see Carlos's comment. I knew exactly what he'd say. Still think investing in 84s at this price is a guaranteed banker if you're happy to hold for a little while? Yeah. And I bet you could lazy list too and make some coins on unassigned or something as well. What price do you think they'd get to? Realistically. Is it a fresh card? It is a fresh card, okay. Is the other one fresh? A lot of these are fresh. We'll do 13K. Alright, I want to see if I can snipe a Semenyo or something. Like under 11.5. Do you have a trading method for guaranteed profit? As I have 82K, I'm trying to get the 150. Ronan, if you look in the description, buddy, our silver player method is going to be your best friend, my dude. Highly recommend watching that video. Makes us 10 million plus coins a year just from that tip alone. So a filter that I'm liking, if you guys have patience, is 11K and under. Sniping midfielders from the Prem that are not Gomez. You can tweak it a little higher to see more pop up. I think there's a stash. I don't really want to get multiple yet. What's your Semenyo going for? An anchor? Who put an anchor on him? Anchor on my boy. Yeah, discard team of the week is always a good idea. You could just literally fill your transfer list and lazy list them, and if they don't go, you could always quick sell. Alright, we'll do a minute of this, see if any pop up, try a different filter, and then we'll get back to some BPM. You said, by the way, bro, enjoying the chilled vibe. Hey, appreciate it. That's what I hope you guys take away from this. Making coins, chilling, hanging out, having a good time. And that's also part of the reason why I will be doing foot champs, but not really caring too much about it, nor like probably playing all games on stream. Is especially during the weekends, we're able to stream longer, and it's a better time for a lot of UK people or just European people in general. And I'd much rather just kind of chill and vibe with you guys than me half reading chat because I'm sweating out games where I'm freaking out over like 5,000 coin rewards. You know what I mean? It just ain't worth it in my opinion. But we got to at least for the RTG sake. Attempted this week. I'm not seeing a lot of Semenyos or anything else pop up. I went the wrong way. They're the first team. And I went all the way from the back. Is that a fresh card? No. Yeah, I usually try to wait later in the week when I do play, but like I said, in general, I just don't care too much about it. Let's take a look at the rewards real quick, actually. We have, we're qualified, so we'll be in for sure. Competitive. Champs. Let's see, if I get one win. Boom. How many games is it? 15? I'm probably, like, realistically, I could sweat out a positive record. I could get 8 or 9 points. And that's decent. Max 87 cornerstone guarantee. Oh. They're going to do each promo on max. much is 7? 82 times 10, 84. Okay. 80 plus times 10, 80. Okay. So if I, because I want to give away wins too. 6 points would be perfect. Dude, even, actually, you know what? 80 times 10. Tradable team of the week. Tradable team of the week. Dude, team of the week sniping during weekend league will be fantastic. That's where the trade-off is. So you have to get at least, what, 4 wins for a team of the week? I don't mind that at all. That's actually perfect. The team of the week gives you guaranteed 10K, basically. We have zero reason to care about sweating about weekend league. One in 14 chance of Campos. Soul winning instead. Alright. What else do you guys want to see before we go back to BPM? Should we look at managers real quick? See how the manager snippet is? I think I still have a few snipe managers just chilling in my club. Dude, nothing will beat the Brazil ones we sniped for 200 the other day. I was on cloud 9, man. The amount of ones I was winning under 1,000. Cold. Absolutely cold. Question, do we want to be getting rid of all silvers right now? Should we start going to our club and chucking everything out? Would that make sense? Because we want to get more of a transfer list going for BPM. Let's look at all silvers. Ice quick sell silver commons. Let's do it. Why not? $350. I feel like a lot of these we should probably just chuck up. Very 300. Wilson Isidore. His name is Wilson. He started off in France. He's come to Sunderland to make the Mackhams dance. He gets the ball in. You know what goal to score. His name is Wilson. Wilson. Wilson Isidore. Do 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 do. Oh! 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 You won't do it. 4.2. You won't do it. You won't do it. Go for it. I dare you. Buy that card. Buy that card for 4.2. I triple dog dare ya. Loki, it's pretty quick checking cards like this, man. This might be the new move. Marquee matchup day. Night, brother. Have a good one. UK. See you, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah, it's getting late over there. It's getting late. Name is Wilson Isidore. Dude, I still have some random leftover silver commons in my club for when we were picking everything up for 300, because everything was like 400 plus. We were club stocking. Ooh, Mendy, bro. The lore on this man. Almost became a Sunderland player last year. Last summer. Alright, back to BPM. He gets the ball in, you know what goal to score. His name is Wilson Isidore. Ahmad has returned to first team training. Was Ahmad injured? Did I miss that whole time? Ahmad's going to score the game-winning goal against Sunderland. You can see it right now. I swear the menus stop working like every 2 minutes. These promo cards are non-existent, man. Even the low ones. I backed a tradable one today, which was crazy. Does anyone know in the Black Ops 7 beta if zombies leveling is a thing? Like, can we get to the same level 20 as multiplayer? Or are they going to be separate, or do you not level up? Scump dropped the nuke already? Jeez. The game feels so good already. His name is Wilson. Dude, my Enda's throw looks so good. Wait, is Mundle back? Mundle is back to training. Ooh. Romain Mundle, boys. The Premier League ain't ready for Romain Mundle. If you don't know, you're going to know soon. Sunderland's best winger, in my opinion. Even after the new signings. Which is perfect. Just in time for next round of games. During AFCON, he'll be able to be in there for sure. I think they still have him out for another 2 to 3 weeks. I think he's literally just starting his training. Any team of the weeks yet? 2 yesterday, 0 today so far. Open 100 plus so far, none for you. I'm not ending the stream until I get another one at least. I'm not touching gameplay until we get another one at least. RTG can wait. Gets the ball in, you know a goal is scored. Hoping Mama is the real deal because we just lost Allie for 6 weeks. Really? But Tet just earned his first French call up. Nice. Good for him, man. Question though, was he playing today, or is he still in Mukiele's pocket from the Sunderland game? Haven't seen him. Liverpool need to get it together fast. No, they can take their time. They have nowhere to go. Every team just needs to play Sunderland and get a draw. Or get a loss. It's fine. Slowly find themselves the rest of the season. Okay, now it's getting wasteful. Next big amount of duplicates, we'll start making some packs. Still think I'll go back down? I mean, the expectation is they go back down, so... I think in terms of financially, Sunderland's still in a very strong position when it comes to the winter window. And it sounds like not only do we have money to spend, if we're in a position where we need to spend it, they can reinvest, which I would assume the reinvest would be taking Gertruda's loan with option to buy him, get another loan with an option or obligation to buy if we stay up for a potentially even better player, and then potentially another 25 mil plus with players coming back from injury. Call me crazy. I don't think you can look at Sunderland as a relegation team. I think if you look at Leeds, I think you look at Burnley, you'll see parts of their same team still in there from the previous season. Obviously, they've built on it. Some of the better players stay. But Sunderland's starting lineup really only has Wilson Isidore and really only has Trey Hume. And both of them could potentially lose their spots in the upcoming weeks. Like, it's a brand new team. With a vast amount of European experience, Champions League experience, Europa League experience, top 5 league experiences, 100+ games, captains, Ballon d'Or candidates. Oh, it's definitely long and grueling. Have you watched the Sunderland games so far? If so, what have you thought about how they've gotten their points from their performances, specifically against like Crystal Palace and Brentford type of games? Nottingham Forest on the road, getting all 3 points. I think y'all are defensively very solid, which is very rare in a newly promoted team, which I think is the best thing about them, is not only are they defensively solid, they're a threat on the counter, and they have many areas they can score from. The amount they score is different. They haven't really went crazy yet. And I think in terms of goal differential, that's my biggest thing. Obviously, you're going to play the likes of City and Liverpool yet. That could run up a score on you. I think defensively, Sunderland maybe stands a little bit better of a chance than like Leeds and Burnley when it comes to like maybe how much they concede against those top teams, especially on the road. But in general, I think how solid their back line is, how good Roofs has already been in goal, I think that saves you a lot of goal differential throughout the season. I think positive would be a stretch. If they can be tiny negative, I think that's a good outcome. You're the type of team that will piss off Liverpool, send the low block all game, have 20% possession, hit him on the counter, get an opportunity, and then Salah will get some random pen and score, and they'll win the game. Checks out. Nuno Felix. Sounds like a baller. I can't wait to do BPM once League SBCs are out. It's going to be so nice. How many did you pack so far? 2 of the 4 since yesterday. Both packed yesterday. Scump already has 4 nukes on the beta. What is this man on? My random common silvers are selling for $5.50. W. So like I've been doing for like 2 to 3 hours and didn't get any profit, I just lost. Have you seen our bronze pack method video? There's a third one. W. Pack like 14 of the weeks and still lost. But I'm confused on what you're saying by lost. Are your coins down or have you lost the coins? Because you're sending players to your club, right? You're invested in the players. You wouldn't say if you invested in informs or if you invested in like 84 rateds that you put him in your club was you losing coins. You just don't have the coins liquid. Yeah, do silver flipping on the side if you're getting really low. But if you have still over like 100k, I would keep spamming because the value's there. You have bronze upgrades you can make. You can list those in bulk. Today we had decent amount of bronze commons, some bronze rares, some silver, a crap ton of silver commons went up with marquee matchups. So there's things that definitely raise them. And will continue to raise them. And having them in your club will only keep benefiting you. We didn't pack ship yesterday, did we? Was that a third different one? So I've been putting 200 coin ones into upgrade. Should I keep doing it? Or you can. Did you do marquee matchups yet today? With the bronze commons that are extremely cheap, you can put them into that and make tradable coins as well. Some of your silver untradables you can put into marquee matchups too. You have the SBC from yesterday with the tradable pack. But again, you're just not seeing the coins right now. They're there. You might not be able to access them in the moment, but the value's there. If you're understanding that, but it's just you're wanting the liquid coins currently, yeah, maybe do some trading on the side if you're wanting to get to a certain amount of liquid coins. But in general, you're just putting infinite value into your club, and that's where it really pays off. Sometimes BPM isn't break even, but you're stocking up on cards for future SBCs. Managers make you coins, as do Team of the Weeks. Every other player gets stored unless they sell because of an SBC ban. True. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. The way I view it is like, I pack managers enough where with the quick sell of the pack, if I don't list a single player and I pack a manager every like 5 to 10, I'm a little less than break even. It feels like just off of what I'm getting. That's not mentioning like the duplicates I could be listing that I'm just quick selling because I'll make more coins on the silvers that I'm flipping. Crazy, thank you for putting that in there, buddy. You see those guys? Those are, I think, current prices, right? Thank you, bud. So just not put the 200 coin ones on the transfer market. You have multiple options with that. You can list them in bulk and relist them all together, and they'll have a better chance of selling. You can wait until like a daily SBC to send them up. If you want to put them in SBC upgrades, you can. Like we talked about in the video today, there's pros and cons of like either one. Like you'd miss out on these coins if you put them all into upgrades. That's why I suggest like holding top nations and stuff. Yes, current prices? Like 30 minutes ago? Yeah, silvers are still up. A lot of stuff is still selling. So if you haven't sold off like your Spanish cards and stuff, you'll be making a lot. Inform number 8. W. WWW. What's up particularly? Spanish cards, La Liga, the second Spanish division, the women's Spanish, Prem, some championship, English cards, English center back, like any position in marquee matchups basically that fits. 70 pluses, decent amount. 73s and 74s. We're going to get back into that heavy, even if we have to bid 200. Stocking up on 73s and 74s was something that we did a few years ago quite frequently. Me and Kage did it a lot as well. I was looking at my high raid silver commons and they were booming. Appreciate it, by the way. No problem, buddy. Incredibly worth it, 100%. And again, I use that as part of like my bronzes. So for me, again, going back to the bronze pack about that, I know long term where the value comes from the bronze packs. So I can just open an endless amount knowing that whatever coins may be going down in the moments in terms of liquid because of the investment side, I'm making back by selling and flipping my silvers. Even the name Kage brings back memories. He was here last week. He's done with uni, I think. So what are you doing with the silvers on the side? Making hundreds of thousands of coins each week. Flipping for profit in the moment. Sniping. Investing throughout the week. If you guys haven't seen our how to make unlimited coins on silvers video, the tutorial on everything revolving that is in the description. Highly recommend you give it a watch. It is 10 million plus coins easily for me every single year. Of my 50 million plus we usually make. Also going to do champs and squad battles. What formation do you use? I do a mix of 4-3-3 for my Sunderland, and then I do I think a 4-2-2 for my RTG, maybe? I can't remember what that one is. Alright, I'm going to check WSL cards real quick. Let's do while we're at it, let's do a bronze search. Since we're talking about bronze cards and silvers and marquee matchups, let's just go everything. I have 670K. Oh, 100%. You could just spam it whenever you want, to be honest. Best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Best time is now. True, dude. What a saying. I feel like the Germans really didn't rise. Especially the bronze rares. They weren't really needed. What about the bronze commons? Plus 400. If I could get close to 1,000 on anything right now, I would take like 700. Oh yeah, the Liverpool cards. Completely forgot about that. Who's the other team? Six, 7. I'm just looking through Spanish cards now, and the same leagues as the silvers. Look at the Women's Spanish League as well. I feel like these, what, it's minimum silver. So I don't think these are really going to be used. Let's look at the Women's Premier League. When do you think League SBCs are coming? If they're coming the same time as last year, we should have them by end of October. Because we got them, I think, the last week of October last year. Always thank the bus driver. Just a... Okay. Are you just going to give us advice? Life advice? Make it a daily thing? Gartler. Was that the Austrian League? We'll look through League 2s. League 2s, Scottish League, Austrian League. I might need whiskey every day for that, though. I might go through. Are things starting to sell for $250 within the hour, guaranteed? Are we to that point in the market yet? I might offload all the low-end stuff for $250. Before this weekend. So I got so many cards in the club. And I guess technically right now it wouldn't hurt to even list all these. Good piece of life advice is spend time with loved ones. I'll always drop everything to see my grandparents. Everyone like me that is lucky enough to still have them can't take them for granted. Absolutely. I miss my grandparents so much. What do you do if your 200 coins don't sell? Either put it back in your club or keep relisted. But if you took our advice from the video, if you're talking about your full transfer list and you're not getting sales, we mentioned in the video and on stream that we outsell the bronzes by far. We make infinitely more coins on flipping the silvers. So I usually don't put too many bronzes at any point onto our transfer list because of how many coins we make from these. So if you're trying to have your transfer list make you the most coins while you're doing BPM as an investment, I'd highly recommend getting into silvers where you can be a little bit more wasteful with those duplicate off leagues. Would you put off nation rare silvers into the silver upgrade? Untradeable or tradable? I'd honestly just save all your silvers for marquee matchups and other daily SBCs. I wouldn't do the silver upgrade if I really think about it. I'd save all those for tradable packs or objectives if you need to make some and clear like your dupe storage. Sweet, but I think it's infinitely more beneficial. Just take your liquid coins and bid 300 on gold commons and do a gold upgrade that way if that's the end goal. Are you not going to do the gold upgrades? I'm going to do it the way I mentioned in the video today. The tutorial we went over. Cockkick. Ooh, okay. We're doing bronze, silver, gold upgrades today. Got Russo as your best pull. W. Yeah, if you guys missed the bronze pack video, I highly recommend giving it a look. But just quick kind of rundown of what I'm talking about. I go over the cost of using tradables in the bronze upgrade. If you're someone like me spamming bronze packs, you're going to hit a point where you're quick selling so many dupe off league, off nation, silver or bronze commons that it makes sense to do the bronze upgrade for sure. Then into that, how you can get a bunch of silvers from your favorite team, objective cards, meta cards, yada yada. But then we go over just in general how you can turn that into tradable coins each week with the prime silver pack, how you can take daily SBCs, marquee matchups, things like that, make even more coins. We talk about the cost of bringing it like up to gold commons, but we also talk about low end. If you didn't have a lot of coins and you wanted to work your way up to gold upgrade and you were low on coins, if you just listed the bronze commons instead, every 18 sales gets you enough coins to pay for a gold upgrade for 300 gold common bidding. So what you could do instead of doing upgrades all the way, if you really wanted to, was spam BPM, list a bunch of duplicate bronze commons for 200, get 18 to sell a day. You can make at least one gold upgrade a day. Most people will be able to make 5 to 10 minimum. You can save those up for the start of a promo, have a decent amount of packs. But what I would recommend even past that, and why the investment side of BPM is even better, skip all that together. Literally just flip silvers, invest in silvers, make millions of coins off of silvers, and then do whatever you want with that. The huge profit you're making on BPM in terms of the club stock, you don't have to worry about flipping as many bronze commons for 200 that are duplicate. Let your silvers make you the crazy coins, then make like 10 gold upgrades a day from that. Just bid on gold commons, and then make a few gold upgrades, or do a few repeatable SBCs a day. Like, what I'm trying to get you to understand in all that is, although there's a value in each thing has its times where it's good and where you can improve and overall get your goal a lot faster. So if you're someone who really wants to use bronze pack method as your way to make gold upgrades, that's great and all, but that process, you're sending thousands of cards in. If you're doing it on console, that's going to take so much time. You could make infinitely more gold upgrades just flipping silver commons at any point in the market and make probably 25 to 50 gold upgrades a day. Same thing applies with like our silver investing, right? We talk about how we make hundreds of thousands a week on our silver investing. With that, you could reinvest in the same cards all over again, but then you're going to hit a point where you're getting way more cards than you have time to sell. All the additional coins you have, you can put into bigger investments. Some people like holding on to informs when they go up. You do these bigger things that take less time in terms of what you're putting into it. You might have to wait longer for it to sell, but like you get these bigger cards, you get these bigger opportunities where you have hundreds of thousands of coins, millions of coins, And then you can turn that into a 10% increase a lot faster. And just rinse and repeat that over and over. Have the low end work for you. Have the grind work for you. But then also know when to take those next leaps. How many silver common cards in there? I had over 3,000 in mine. So there's at least 3,000. And again, if you look at my coins, I'm still over 550,000. A lot of that's due to the amount of silvers we're selling at extended prices, and then us reinvesting into more silvers into our club while spamming these brown specs. So I don't look at just one thing. I look at a whole grind together. I don't look at trading or investing as just like an hour, a half an hour. I have some people say like, yo, Mumbo, if I did this for a half an hour, how many coins could I make? That's not the right way to look at it. In my opinion, I'd look at it as, hey, if you did X amount of minutes a day for a week, and then you sold at this point, realistically, how much time and effort would it take to make X amount of coins? If I invested 50K into silvers for one day on a Saturday and then sold on a marquee matchups day, how much could I make? That would be like the better questions. How do you find silvers who can make you coins with just flipping? Comparing price on the card, you can see how much the buy nows are. But we use marquee matchups as an indicator. So whatever marquee matchups, cards similar to that. Footbin solutions, Foot GG solutions, Discords where people post screenshots, including ours, of prices they're selling stuff at. You guys in the chat, me on stream. If you see me sell something for a price, you could also sell that. Just comparing price on some positions. I always look at 70 pluses. I always look at goalkeepers. I always look at center backs. Always look at top nations. Always look at top leagues. Constantly just looking. If I see an SBC solution has a lot of Scottish League players, I'll look for those exact players, but then I'll look through the whole rest of the league that I have. Just price differences you notice happen? Can you reword that? I'm confused on what you're saying. Answer that, by the way, is as much as you have time to sell. True. That is part of it as well. Like, I still have thousands of cards in my club that I just will not have the time to sell for. I probably have at least 800 cards right now that I could make a pure profit of 100 to 150 coins on minimum. Doubling my coins on some of those. Yeah, if silvers start going for 250 within a half an hour, I think I'm going to start listing a lot of the cards in my club. And see how many we can sell before Saturday. Even if we get a daily SBC tomorrow or today, whatever time it is for you. I think it might be worth the risk. Alright, do you guys want to see some silver bidding right now? Kind of how I start it. If those of you who are new to silvers kind of don't know where to begin. Okay, I was right. That does work. So I might snipe some silver rare prem right now. But I think I'm going to do it a little differently. I think I'm going to do... Chuck some in the club. Yeah, now they're starting to rise. That's what I like to see. What would be a good one? Goalkeepers? Ooh. Ooh. Cams, maybe? Got a dupe, untradeable right there from Rivals today. You want to be mad, but you can't. Pack tradable Dembele from Rivals made 1.85 mil. Jeez, man. Congrats. Ooh. Would attackers be a good one? Potentially. Got like the Flemings. English Smith. Chuck in there. Arsenal chuck in there. Humphreys. Ooh. I think a lot of these would just be a good flip. Bro did not show silver bidding at all. Oh, show silver bidding? I got distracted. Give me a second. Too many ways to make coins at the moment. I feel like that Milner pickup for 450 will be crazy. Hugo for 400 will be nice. Oh! Gold! Chucking him in the club. That will 100% be an Evo card. there again, dude. They could get 1,000 plus from right now. Alright, how about silver market? What are we looking at right now? 200 within 12 minutes. Okay, so it's going down a little bit. What is La Liga looking like? La Liga is 500 plus. Dang. So every La Liga card insta sells for $650. If you want a sniping filter. We're gonna look for bids on the whole silver market. Silver, in price 300, max bid 150. Hey Mumbo, what's your current favorite trading method? BPM as an investment and silver bidding are my two favorites right now. Silver common bidding specifically. His name is Wilson. He started off in France. He's come to Sunderland to make the Mackhams dance. He gets the ball in. You know what goal to score. His name is Wilson. Wilson Isidore. Do 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 do. Palestre for a 150 bid would be a good pickup. So the Graham Carey, he's up from a solution. W. Wait a second, I didn't even check. Yeah, boys. It's time. So I've been bidding on the Silver 70 Plus for 150. What do I sell them for? Do you reckon? SBC solution for thousands. Flips for double if you can. Or stored in the club is usually what I do. I might take 250 low end on these right now, though. But we've been trying to silver flip on the PC market. Apparently it's not the same, but it's usable to build a few coins. There's going to be different supply and demand, but the method is still doable. We have people who play on PC market and make millions a year from silvers as well. You just might have to look for more specific things or different time periods. Saturday, new content. Why am I storing? That's the real question. Should just be selling everything. I feel like we need a gentleman's agreement in chat not to outbid each other. I've fallen victim to it a bit. I mean, it depends on what specifically you're doing and for what reason. Like right now for any like just average 70 plus or center back, there's really no need. If it's like a prem card or something like that, obviously people are going to do that. But also we're not on the same pages, so it's not like we're seeing the same market. Bubba, can I show you something? Don't worry, it's not sus. You saying that makes me think it's going to be completely sus now. What? I guess it's technically tomorrow for you if it's Friday already. It's just FIFA related. Are we sure it's just FIFA related? Does Bronze Pack work? Have you watched our video from today? We explain how you can make unlimited coins with it throughout the year. If you need help with BPM, bud. It is the pinned video in chat. If you need a step-by-step tutorial. Show you everything about it, all the ways you can make coins from it, long-term, short-term, how to figure out the value of something. The Bronze Pack method has worked every single year since essentially the start of Ultimate Team. It used to be a 400 coin Bronze Pack was the OG Bronze Pack method. What am I looking at? Is the weird thing you have two Maduekes? What's weird about that? One's an Evo, so it's a completely different card. You see the different rating? How does BPM work? If you're new to the Bronze Pack method, buddy, the best tutorial I can give you is the pinned video in chat. It's our newest upload to the channel. It goes over step-by-step how Bronze Pack method works, how many coins you spend, where that value comes back from, SBCs that can cause things to go up, value in the moment, managers, all that stuff. So I'd highly recommend giving that a shot if you're trying to learn the step-by-step basics of it, bud. How to know if informs are in packs, promo cards are in packs, what to do with upgrades, if you should do upgrades, how you should do upgrades. You didn't Evo him? Did you do... You didn't Evo him. You did some sort of Evo. It has the Evo indicator on him. That might be the glitch then. If that's the case. Alright, I'm gonna piss real quick. BRB. Alright, nobody clip this. I'm eating a banana. I'd recommend myself. Hey, sometimes you gotta fight for yourself, right? Who else is gonna be in your corner more than you? Cold. Oof. I'm curious, right now, should we try and experiment for the next... I'm going to try and experiment for the next, should we say 15 minutes? I want to do something with my transfer list. We need the other cards off, though. I don't think I relisted much, did I? Okay. Let me get these bronzes off. 5 minutes? 25 minutes. Oh, I did relist some stuff. Okay. Silver. Center back. 150, 300. Alright, let's get a full transfer list. I could use cards in my club too. me do that. Let me, value low to high. So we'll send it back. Look at all those untradables we already have. Wait. There we go. That must have messed up. Okay. We're starting low end. Some of these, though, we didn't win for 150 on bid because it was earlier in the week. So it's not going to help as much with the experiment. It's still going to apply. So for the sake of this, we'll treat it like it is. 150 on all those. Because all the new ones coming in will be. Have you used the auto relist function on Pale Tools? Like just to relist your cards? Isn't it the same as just on here? Or something different about it? I guess I have if I'm doing BPM, but very rarely I'd say. Okay, once we get a full transfer list, we'll bid again. That way we have more dupes than we have space for on the transfer list. Then we'll be in a good rhythm. Oh, it relists them after they expire? Like automatically without you having to click it? No, I haven't. Oh, you literally said auto relist. I'm the biggest idiot in the world. That's literally the definition of auto. You said, if I use auto, and I said, oh, the one where it's like the same thing where you click it with your hand? I'm sorry, but... Alright, let's see if I can get my cock to go for 250. Same with my Armstrong, my Yoo-Hoo. Okay. Think it's working, boys. Can we put it in the cycle? How's it going, Mumbo? It is going fantastic, buddy. How's it going for you? I want to see if we can get the endless cycle going. I need to play a game yet. I need some gameplay for the RTG today. We've been doing menus for the last 3 hours. Spamming BPM. Flipping silvers. I have COD to play later tonight. I have zombies tomorrow. Dude. Gonna be a good weekend. Gameplay this year is fun too. Gameplay this year is a blast, man. Were you guys here on stream? It would have been not yesterday. It would have been 2 days ago. I, in real time, realized I've been playing FIFA wrong for my whole life. So I do this thing where, if you guys haven't watched me play before, and you'll see me play tonight, I do this thing where I very much just turn my brain off when I play squad battles. and how I play squad battles, I'll then take into online gameplay. So I'm not paying attention to where I'm passing. And I'll just kind of like shut off. I'll be reading chat. I'll be chilling. And then I'll be upset that I'm not doing as well as I feel like I should be. And I'm like, what the heck's going on, man? And so like I'm like, all right, let me hone in really quick. I'm going to turn on like the pass location to show me where I'm passing. And like I still put all that stuff on. And it felt like my passes weren't going where I was aiming. And I'm asking myself, I'm like, I'm literally aiming it where I want the ball to go. Why am I not able to do what I want to do? And it was getting to me, man. I was literally not throwing a fit, but I'm like, in my head, I'm like, dude, I'm going to lose it if I go into foot champs this way. I then midstream say, you know what? Let me change up how I do this. I usually play this game by looking at the player who currently has the ball, and I am trying to look at the player who currently has the ball and pass in a general direction I want to go. Like, I'll aim it that way to where I think it's completely accurate. I said, what if I, instead of looking at my player who has the ball, I only look at the player making the run, and I only look at him when I pass. The second I started doing that, the second it started going where I wanted to. So I've been playing wrong potentially my whole life. Good to see you guys getting on so well. You realize you were aiming where you wanted the ball to go? Top 10 Mumbo moments, nowhere near the Vinny pack of Mendy investment though. Dude, which one? We need to come up with a list. Because like some of you guys, it's coming up on 5 years you've been around. We need like a list of like the top 10 Mumbo moments. The Roberto Carlos free kick, the Mendy moment, the Vinny. There has to be somewhere in there. Shoot, what was his name? FPL Josh. There has to be a shoot, what was his name? Foot no, it wasn't Foot. Footmaster, yes. I'm an Unk. Remember when you moved into that place? Dude, remember when I was still at my parents' place? I miss that room. The Mendy investment. Dude, that was when I packed Team of the Year Ronaldo. Was in that room. Where it was completely delayed. And it wasn't synced. And I made the, what's the famous painting? Where the guy's screaming and holding his head? I made that same exact face. The scream, yes. Alright, 33 seconds on those. Alright. So we're doing a market test. Let those sell. What did I end on? 1 second, buddy. I'll explain BPM in a sec. What is up? Alright, dudes, I'm going to show you my team that we're going to use for Foot Champs this weekend. But before I do, I'm going to show you a quick trading / investing tip / market tip when it comes to silvers to pay attention to. If you haven't seen our How to Make Unlimited Coins on Silvers video, we show you kind of like the basics of how I look at the price of silvers. But right now is a really fun part where we are able to pick up essentially any, or not any, many silver center backs for 150 on bid. We know every single silver in the game goes for 200 within 10 minutes right now, basically. And then a lot of things are starting to go for 250 within the hour. Center backs being a thing that goes very quickly. So what I'm doing is I'm mass bidding 150. I have hundreds in my club already. I have hundreds I'm going to win on bid. I'm essentially making an easy 100 coins per card. Now, I could double my coins and list these at 300, but it could take the whole hour to sell. It could take a few relistings. Instead, what I'm trying to do right now is see if we just can consistently make 100 coins per card, how easy it's going to be to make a quick... Oh, I didn't mean to bid 200 there. I'm sorry. How easy it's going to be to make a quick 10K between games, how easy it's going to be to make a 25K. If you want to do 100K in an evening, just mass bidding. Little things like this are more of the trading aspect that I talk about versus the investing side. The investing's even better, but little things like this are where we make a lot of short-term coins that allows us to do a lot more BPM. Like when we made our BPM video the other day, I was mentioning how I do silver trading on the side. This is something like that. We figure out the price of things within the hour. We find something we can basically win easily without a lot of competition, and we go for it. So I'm going to continue to make coins that way. Hopefully you guys continue to make coins this way as we're doing this, even more selling. So we're in a really good spot. If they go even higher up in price and I can no longer win them for 150 on bid, they'll most likely go to a 300 by now. And all the ones that I put in my club for 150, I'm doubling my coins on. So it's a W across the board. Okay. Bro, could you please summarize what you're doing during BPM? So the video pinned in chat gives you the best step-by-step. Quick summary of that is I spam bronze packs in mass bulk, make a majority of my coins back right away, packing Team of the Weeks, cards that have value in the moment, managers that have value, and then additionally, I get extra coins from chucking players in my club and selling them for SBC solutions down the line, daily SBCs, whole market rises with like icon SBCs where you need a full bronze rare team, things like that. So short term, any coins that I might be going down in terms of me putting coins into the investing side of BPM, we make back on the silver flips. And oh my gosh, yeah, boys, this is disgusting. This is going to work so well. Yeah, if you want to see kind of like step-by-step everything BPM related, that is the pinned video in chat. All right, let me start recording. We'll let you guys do some bids right now. All right, dudes, this is the team that we are taking into Foot Champs this weekend. We can basically use any manager we want at this point because it's here. Diaria, Lefay, both of them got evo'd already. We're good to go there. I also got a Mayenda evo that's up to 83. He's currently also getting evo'd once again, I believe, for an additional dribbling to get him to 90 or 80 dribbling, my bad. So we could have him come in off the bench instead of Marmouche, but this team is already looking absolutely stacked, man. Can't wait to see how we do in this first Foot Champs. I can't wait to see how we do in Div Rivals, man. All right. Let's go. Should I keep or sell Team of the Weeks? I packed her in BPM. Eventually, all Team of the Weeks will rise to a decent amount of coins. Like, ones out of packs will eventually go to 11, 12K guaranteed. So the longer you hold, the more coins you can make. If you need the coins right now, you can quick sell. Very easy coins. I would say do that because you'll make more coins with flipping silvers, with doing BPM, with doing all these things on the side than you would holding it for when it goes up later. Unless you already have like millions of coins and you're like getting one of each Team of the Week and chucking it in your club and forgetting about it for like a month or two, that would be different. But if you're low on coins, anything under 100K especially, I would just focus on taking those coins when you can. All right, let's see how we can do. Surely you open a promo pack with MFC points? Nah, man. That's the pre-order. If I'm selling my silvers for 300, will they eventually sell? Depends on which card and for what reason. The whole market right now sells for 200 within like 10 minutes. So If you're selling for 250, you'll get a lot of sales probably within the hour. 300, it might depend. Like for center backs, I might be able to get center backs at some point to go for 300, but it might go card by card basis at first. Long story short, if you don't have a lot of cards and you're not actively flipping, you can put them at 300. If you're like me and you have 1,000 plus in your club, I want them to start selling. So, kind of need to get rid of them. All right, decent team.
What an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
All right, let's see.
The ball's rolling and we're underway.
Dude, Rashford feels so nice.
Jordan Pickford is the goalkeeper. Bukayo Saka starts with Marcus Rashford out wide, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. Bigger try. A vital block.
Yeah, he's just so brave, isn't he? Puts his body on the line.
Paulo Dybala. Oh, he's done well to get past his man.
Good save.
Great attempt. Equally good save. We're off and running. They can keep the pressure on with a corner. And that's where to win the ball. Here they go. Lewandowski. Opportunity.
Oh, I thought I got in front of that. Good goal.
Already. So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Toni Kroos.
I'm back to my bad passing now.
Messi.
He has Messi?
Paulo Dybala. Possession lost just at the point of something happening.
I didn't even notice that.
Verts. Plenty of open space here.
That was a horrible speed up.
Paulo Dybala. Excellent progress, and it continues. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears.
What are these balls?
Lewandowski. Now Dybala. And the attack collapses.
Yeah, and I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Rashford. Toni Kroos.
I literally wanted that to go to Wirtz on a one touch, but alright.
The attack is over. Now can't hold on forever. Positive play on the front foot. And the promise of something happening is over.
Ah, offsides by a mile. I'm so trash right now.
And a clear one too.
This is what happens after a 9-hour workday and 3 hours of grind in the menus.
Going for it. Gets in the way superbly.
Oh,
Well, it looked good, but the defending was even better. Messi. This is an excellent run.
good save.
Oh, superb.
But I've seen, but can never play it. My brother was always on whenever I have time. Easily cost me 150k today. You play a different account though, right? So you could do companion app.
Great goalkeeping.
Unless he's on your ultimate team playing games for you. Then that's a little...
Marcus Rashford. Claudia Pina. Rashford. Toni Kroos. Space now to get a crossover. This to equalise.
There we go.
They've leveled it up. Nothing to
Piña! Golazo! Good goal. My queen.
One each as the game restarts. A chance to cross here.
Brother, I despise this guy. I despise this guy so much. You can see exactly what he's doing.
Lionel Messi.
You can see exactly what he's doing. You just can't stop it.
Played in now. Cleared away, but not with conviction. Moved
Dang it.
much
Oh, I want to flick it over him.
broken. All cut out well. To edge ahead. Lewandowski. It's there. And into the lead they go.
No, still haven't been given transfer market access on web app for some reason? Really?
He's done well though to
Huh.
fend them off. Really strong play and a good finish too.
Tony Kroos.
When do you think you'll get it?
And now with Rashford. Kroos. Getting closer. Ball lost and the chance gone. Aurelian Chouameni. Tricky this in a tight spot. Lewandowski. The ball won back. Pina. Found superbly and in.
Put that on the ground!
Reflexes.
Yeah, that's all about awareness and timing. Excellent goalkeeping.
Kroos delivers it in. There's something on here, a chance to attack.
Messi defending?
Pina.
What realm are we entering?
Now with Kroos. Lovely setup. This to level it.
Penref?
Oh,
Ooh!
I can't believe it. A sensational chance.
Sir! Same with me, bro.
5 minutes have come and gone.
Expected today, to be honest, so no clue. Alright, I'm playing like booty cheeks right now, but I'm still in this game. Let's make some subs. Let's do Pina wide, Marmouche up top. Riitanen, can she play on the Luke Pina on the right. Play Brian on the left. Dabinia in for Endo. We'll switch side with Cruz. We're just going to skill in the middle.
We're back underway. 45 more
Very
minutes.
attacking half.
Dybala. They're in here. It's in. 2 to the
I
good. That's
defended
it.
horribly there.
And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now.
Let him walk right through me. 86 Messi card.
The score now.
Huh.
Pina.
Oh, did he win he won the tournament and put the cosmetic on it?
This is a lovely spell of possession.
Yeah, they do keep it really well, don't they?
This to half the game.
Riton, okay.
This game isn't lost.
I see you.
And away we go again at 3-2. Lewandowski. Could be something developing here. Lewandowski taking advantage there to win the ball. Claudia Pina. One to latch onto here. Offside rules the
A little too late. I'm playing that.
Tony Kroos. This could be threatening. Here we go! And that is how to stop a goal.
Yeah, recovers so well there.
Kroos. Omar Mamouche.
I played that ball like 2 seconds before he intercepted it, but all right.
And the chance slips away. Chance for the equaliser.
Getting shot like 2 seconds before he got to that, but all right. How do I not win that?
And we're into the final half hour. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Played in with that.
Oh,
And the attack is over. Decent looking attack this. Oh, real opportunity.
good shot.
Always had that covered. To the box it goes. Under a little bit
I need
of
to learn
pressure.
how to play
To put it wide.
Well, he just can't get away from
a set
the marker
piece,
for a clean header. That's top
front
defending.
post header run.
Lewandowski. Great instinct there to cut it out. Claudia Pina. Wirtz. Here's Kroos. Pina.
Oh my gosh, man.
Great reading of the game. Now there could be an opportunity to counter.
Well, the hosts have had a lot of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and they're creating countless opportunities. You wonder if someone will take the game by the scruff of the neck and find a special goal to equalise.
Hold on, chance.
There we go. Patience is key. Come on. Even with how poorly we've defended this game,
We're underway again with
this guy should be killing me. We're still in it.
Tony Kroos.
And he's doing the same thing every play, so he's one turnover away from losing. He wants to open up this middle. He refuses to do anything else. We just got to cut off that passing lane.
Yet to find a way to goal. No way through. Possession lost. Wirtz. There's something on here. A chance to attack. It's a really good break, this. Pina.
Oh, I want that to the left.
And it's kept out. They've got their keeper.
Alright, we're gonna do short.
Being level.
Well, when he's called upon, he's ready, and that's such a good save at a really crucial time in the game. It's brilliant from the keeper.
Alderete. Oh!
Away. Possession lost and won.
Horrible ball for me. Right back to him.
Well, the clock's still ticking, and you can sense the atmosphere in here. The fans just urging them forward.
I'm playing that too. Oh my gosh.
This is looking good. Who wants to be the hero now? Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Debinia. Real chance.
There we go.
Most incredible turnaround. Has gone all the way.
Come on.
They now have the lead when nobody gave
Let's
up.
go. Close it out. Come on.
So they kick off with only a few minutes left to respond. Dybala. Time ticking away, but there's still belief here.
This guy's so pathetic, man.
Now, this might be promising.
I almost want to give him a free kick.
Here's Kroos. Nicely sets it up. Pina. Now with Kroos. Claudia Pina. Lovely setup.
How did I miss that? How did I miss that? We still won, W. But how did I miss that, man? Alright, GG, boys. We will take that wonderful victory. Clean up the defending a little bit, clean up the passing a little bit. I think we are ready for somewhat competitive foot champs. Alright, let's keep going. We're going to go back to menus. 800 plus views on the BPM method. We're going to wake up that baby being at over 1K. Thank you guys so much. You're killing it with the sport. Dude, okay. It is time, boys. Is Champs Squall still a thing? Nope, you just need to get 1,000 points and be in Div 6 or above. Alright. Let's look at our transfer profit right now. We're gonna... I want to see something. You're at 1.516. Let's see how this goes. So if you compare price on them, you'll notice some probably would go for 300. To go back to the question you had before, I'd maybe do it with top nations and things like that. But one of the perks of storing everything in your club and selling dupes is if these go quick, you know the ones in your club could be tested for more. So those two go. Silver center backs, low to high. Let's get a full transfer list going again. So I'll start saving some of the top nations again, but I really want to start emptying our club as much as possible. I like restocking, but I think now is the time to get out. Have I had 1,000,000 coins liquid so far this year? Does anyone remember? I've had enough to have 1,000,000, but I don't know if I've ever had it completely liquid. Remember, if you're starting to sell in your club, keep the Libin suds. Don't sell those. I got some stuff that's still rotting in here for 250, 300 when we reinvested last week at higher prices. That's beautiful. Talking to yourself again is, if you're a streamer or a content creator, you're 100% used to talking to yourself. And talking to yourself makes it so that you keep a conversation going for when people do enter the stream. It's not just pitch quiet and they're entering a conversation. Otherwise, every time I would record, it would just be dead silence. Alright, manager went. Why did I turn my fan off again? Dude, it's so hot in my room. To be fair, that would be very awkward, yeah. And you're used to hearing me yapping. If it's quiet, you're gonna be like, yo, Mumbo, is something wrong, bro? You good, dude? You feeling alright today? You're usually, I can't get you to shut up. Usually you say Sunrun's gonna win the Prem by now. Usually you're bragging about the amount of coins you're making. Usually you're flexing your newest video. Instead of answering a simple question, you throw it off to the video. Pressure? What pressure? Going into a stream that is silent? That'd be weird. Imagine a ASMR stream. Could you imagine us doing that? Alright, what I do like is it looks like the supply is drying up a little bit. Give us a taster for it.
Hello. Would you like to make money on silvers? Let me show you how to get rich.
Cold! How's that sound? Lemon sold? We used to pray for times like this, to frown like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this in a matter of time I spent on some locked up the back of the caddy. Cups locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold. Nightmares come true. It's time to marry the game. I said, yeah, I do. See it with the rare eye view. She trying to bless me like I said I'd shoot. Been done. Jugas. Palmer. Should we, to prepare for the sale of EA Sports, should we start playing this game in, like, Arabic? See how we do with names and everything? Almost as good as the infamous Mumbo Twirl. Dude, don't tell them about that. That's secret information. They don't know about the Mumbo Twirl. Pressure? What pressure? Newcastle cards will all be 99 rated next year? True. Obviously not by deserved, but they will be. Just the way it is. Sunderland's going to be all bronzes. Just out of spite. See, this is just very chill and relaxing, man. Sunderland and Quarilla have no hope of winning Old Firm Derby. They're going to play the Derby in Saudi Arabia. Dan Balad. Alright, so far so good. People are outbidding. They're starting to bid 200. Palmer, Stack. I do not have Humphreys in the club yet. Pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, in the matter of time I spent, some locked up, back it up. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. McGinnis. Easy coins. Alright, what should we do next? What else? Looks like the listings are slow. The sales are slowing down. So we'll start winning bids quicker. Right, what's up, buddy? Do you still remember Flexi? Flexi, was that your old account? Surprised there's not more bids. It still feels crazy the amount of open bids under a minute. He was a member of the chat. A YouTube member? How long ago? The guy from the other day? Let's see, earn. What is the member list, by the way? Let's shout out the members real quick. Let's get that open. Quick shout out. If you guys want to become a member, exclamation mark member in chat. It should be also that little icon next to the $sign. You get badge in chat. You get emotes. Got 4 current members. We got Can. Joined 13 days ago. We got Bella. We got Carlos. And we got Amir for 43 months. Like 3 years ago. If it was 3 years ago, it's probably hard to remember. That's a lot of names over the years. Is he a friend of yours or something? Will Dembele drop in price? Eventually. I don't do that market, so I have no idea when would be his cheapest. All I know is throughout the year he'll continue to go down in general. The question is, will he jump at all or up and down? I always take the standpoint of I'd rather take the liquid coins and trade and invest with them than try to time the market. Like hypothetically, if he's 1.5 right now, and you could make an extra 100K by waiting to sell till Saturday, I would make more coins off the selling of him now than it would be to wait. He was 1.7 mil 2 hours ago. Now he's back up to 1.9. Should I buy for champs or wait? If he's 1.9 and he just went up 200K, I don't know how much more they can go up. People might be buying their teams now, so it might be worth it to sell now. And like I said, if you have 1.9, the amount of trading and investing and flipping you could do with that, I feel like you'd make infinitely more than if you went up another mil, or if you went up another 100K. When telling people from UK are awake again, larger player base, more transfer market, more supply. Yep. I'm gonna have to edit the video soon and then hop on COD, so I'll just have my whole club basically sell in the meantime. Let's see, how many coins did we make in the last little bit in terms of just flips already? Okay. Yeah, this is just consistent, man. This is nice. Play a game, you have like 40 sell. Jeez, it's almost 8 o'clock my time, so it's what, almost 2 in the morning in the UK? Jeez. $11 a.m. in Australia. I always forget Australia has the most random time. And then Australians always thank me. They're like, thank you, Mumbo, for being live at this time. I can actually watch. I never know how to time a stream for you guys. Because what? 3 or 4 hours ago is when I started. So that would be 7 a.m. for you guys. So like, it's like before starting the work or school day. You have to get up at like 3 a.m. for Prem? Jeez. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? There we go. Zarate. Remember the Argentinian striker Zarate? Remember that legend? That baller? Harding. Alright, dudes, I'm going to call it a stream. I'm going to edit and upload the RTG to set it to go live 2 hours before new content. I'm going to play some Call of Duty. I'm level 4 right now. It's fun so far. We'll be back Friday, 4 hours after new content for the stream. Team 2 of the promo. We'll have some packs ready to go, some tradable and untradeable. We'll do some Foot Champs games, probably not sweat too hard, and then continue to make a ton of coins. So, yeah, take it easy, guys. God bless. Thank you for chilling. Thank you for hanging out for the late one today. We'll see you guys later.